everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of 16 Bitchem. As you could see in the little intro, I did my first flea market this year, and holy moly, it was a good one. I didn't expect it. Bart, who actually still had some Game Boy games that he bought for me on the retro day, he was like, "Hey, there's a flea market in my neighborhood, which is like 2 minutes by bicycle from me. Why don't you check it out and come and pick up these items?" I said, "All right, fine, fine." So I started cycling. I think it was even before 9, but it actually started only at 10, so people were still sitting up. That's kind of annoying. But the first thing I found was this bad boy. Ooh, baby. I actually don't have room for this, but I mean, it's such an awesome Panasonic boombox, and it actually works perfectly, I believe. Which I have a really cool shark. It's so shiny that it doesn't take well on camera. And all the functions work, the radio still works. I still have to try out aux in, which is, of course, really important these days. But, I mean, just getting it to work with the tape player already working is, for me, is already golden. So yeah, pretty sweet. And then, I forgot. Well, I'll pause the video for a second. And then I picked up this ET Lego Dimensions. It was brand new, sealed in the box. They were asking €1, so I said, sure, why not? And I see online that it's like worth €50. So I was thinking, that's not a bad deal. Maybe I can flip that motherfucker. And then, let me think. Oh yeah, the jazz records. So there was this lady selling some records. There was not a lot in the box that interested me, but she said, "Why don't you come on inside? I have some more vinyl records." I was like, "Okay." She made a joke about, "Hey, it's before 9 and I'm already taking young guys inside." I was like, "Eeh." But she just showed me her late husband's record collection. Right before me, somebody had already passed it, bought 50 records. I scooped up 10 jazz records. I'm gonna just show you this one because, it's the one I listened to already, and it's really good. It's from 1955. The vinyl is super hard. I don't know if it's vinyl even. Maybe it's a different kind of material. It's not Bakelite because it doesn't. I mean, it's not as fragile as Bakelite. Sorry, but in any case, really good records, super nice, and I'm super glad. They were all 150 a piece, so I bought for €15 records. And then I saw this booth with Pokemon cards, and I asked the guy, because it all looked kind of nerdy, do you have any video games? Yeah, I have these Game Boy games, but I just sold them all. I was like, ah. But the previous person left 2 games behind, so I couldn't resist. It's 2024. When I see Game Boy games at the flea market, I tend to pick them up. So Blades of Steel. I don't know if I have this one already. And then Ferrari Grand Prix Challenge. I believe I have the second one of this. I don't know if I have the first one. He was asking 3 a piece. I said, do 5 for both. And he said, sure, why not? Not the greatest games. The greatest games probably all went early on. So, and then I met up with my buddy Bart, and these were leftovers from the retro day that he picked up. 3 Game Boy games, 3 bangers. I already have all 3, but you'll see why I asked him to buy these. They were asking 5, which is a lot for a thrift store, but Battletoads in Ragnarok World, perfect label, and this is my original label. So as you can see, that's a good reason to pick up this copy. This Popeye game, I didn't think I already had, but apparently I did. But my label is still in much worse condition than the new one, so I'll probably get rid of this one. And then this one I didn't already have, and that's a cool copy of Darkwing Duck on the Game Boy, which is pretty cool. I mean, awesome games. So these were 5 apiece, so 15. And then I come to a booth and I couldn't believe my eyes. You know, I'm a toy collector. Yeah, it's early in the morning. Sorry, guys. Need my coffee. Need my coffee. And I saw in the corner of my eye, I saw a Street Shark. I was like, whoop, in a toy bin in 2024. So I immediately grabbed it, of course. And yeah, super happy with it. It's very clean, some paint wear, of course, but overall the condition is pretty awesome. And then I saw a Toon Turtle. I know I have this one already, but some of my Toon Turtles, I have all 4, are not in the greatest shape, so I decided to pick this up. I still have to check if mine is better or worse looking. His action works. That's already a bonus. And then, super happy with this one. Super Power Rangers, Sentai, blah 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 Turtles. Of course, missing the hands, but they all do that. But this one is complete. He has all of his extensions, and it's the only one I still needed. Thanks to my buddy Glenn, I already have his weapon staff, but I don't have any hands to put them in. So really, really glad I have this one. I mean, such an awesome series, and they were €1 a piece. I also bought 2 Skylanders for my son, so he's happy as well. So that was it for the flea market. My wife already started calling me. Well, where are you at? Come back home. So I had to rush home. I don't think there was much more out there. And as you can see, if you're not there early, I mean, I missed out on probably 50 good jazz records. I missed out on probably some awesome Game Boy games. You never know. But I'm happy. I'm super happy with the Turtles and the Street Shark. You just never know. I also purchased some toys on Vinted. This guy was asking €5 a piece, or I haggled him to €5 a piece, so it was 10 total. Really needed this one because I actually have all these weapons. So I never find the figure. I don't know why, but I never find him. But I have all his weapons, so and the paintwear is really good and he's quite complete. So €5 was, in my opinion, a steal. I do need to find the weapons upstairs, of course, but I do believe I have all of it. And then I can never let go of like a Power Rangers baddie, especially not for €5. And then a couple of weeks ago, I just forgot to show you guys this. I found in the thrift store, I think it was €3, €3 or €4. The $4.50, the price is still on there. The Jurassic Park Jeep from the first movie. The figures were not included. I already had the figures. I'm not the biggest Kenner collector because I don't really like their figure designs, but I mean, this iconic Jeep, I couldn't let it, even though it's missing a lot of the parts, of course, it just looks so awesome. And it's actually in pretty good shape, a bit yellowed, but it will fit nicely on the shelf. So yeah, that's it for my pickups these last couple of weeks, months. Hope you guys enjoyed, and catch you guys later. Bye. Oh, I forgot one thing. I'm such a messy guy. There was this guy selling. There was actually not a lot of video games out there. Before, you used to see stacks of PS2, PS3, 360, but not a lot of people were selling games. I guess because the PS4, a lot of people went digital only. You're just gonna see less and less discs at flea markets. This guy had a stack of good games, but I'm downsizing the modern games. But I love Dragon Quest, sorry. And This one is like the Koi, how do you call it again? Dynasty Warriors type of game. You know, I want to try it out. He asked $5, which probably is the value of it these days. But it's complete. It's in nice condition. So yeah, gonna try this one out. That's it for this week, guys. Talk to you guys later. Bye.